So what's up guys and girls, and welcome back to City Skylines. So, new city, new map, unlimited money. For a change, I've taken real-time mod off. So I wanted to just place a little bit of road down just to start things off. So I can't get highways yet, but I have a plan for highways. So what's this one? Is 3 lane one way? For now. It's gonna do this. But then we are gonna have this. Might not work. I don't know about that actually. I want one 3 lane one way. Not really helpful. 6 lane, 3 lane. Then we're gonna increase that number. And then we're gonna do the same excuse me, over here. So I'd rather have it come off. Why don't you go the other way? I want you to not go that side, I want you to go the other side. Use a curve road. Are you yeah, you're snapping to an angle. Or you snapping to grid. So let's go from there to there, and then no, you're still doing what I want, not what I want you to do. Fine. Let's take you out then. No. Is it road length? No. Road guidelines? I want you to so I'll do that. And then with you I want you to go like that, and then you to come off Nope, you're not going to do what I want you to do now. Okay. You're too close. I want you to come off. To there. I want you to sort of just go off there. You can go on there. You need to be deleted and go on there like so. So that's quite simple. Just something quite effective. That's not great, but it should hopefully work. I'll just keep an eye on it because it'd be main route in and out each side. That's why I'll just keep that as a highway. So I need a bit of power. Actually, I want to check water flow. So water flow is going to go that way, so for now how many do you pump out? You pump out 60,000. 120. So I'm going to put a couple of drains there. I'm already going to use a large pumping station, so I'm going to go 1, 2. And for now, we will have running so it doesn't bother me because they'll go around the roundabout and then they'll go to the different places. So for now, I'm just going to run a road down there. And for now I'm just going to run a road there. Do the same. Problem is this is going to be highway for now. And then I'm going to run a road off there. And a road off there. So I don't like the fact that that's still highway. So what I'm gonna do is upgrade that to that road instead. Okay, so we've got that. I'm now going to bring a couple of power plants in. Do these guys need power? Yes. All I'm going to do is just run power line down there. Then water like that. And then we're going to start building up our population. So from the last city, it was a disaster. So this isn't so bad. You know, this is a quick. Traffic can just flick down and around. I need to do the priorities obviously on the road. But there, at the moment, they're just getting from one side to the other. Because it's not highwayed yet, then that's fine. So then what I'm going to do is not upgrade. Is I'm going to bring another road. Off there. Another road. To that. This will be for later on. Another road to that. And another road. It's going to let me come off there instead. Another road there. Quickly going to change the settings because I don't want the after dark. Was there a way to turn off? Day and night cycle? I cannot remember. I'm sure there was a way to turn it off. Is it like that? No, because the sun's still... It's fine. I think it was actually in options in general. I think it was gameplay. Dynamic weather. Yeah, I used day night cycle. There we go. That's fine for now. So I don't know why they decided to come down this road because they can't get anywhere with it. And I've only got this square to deal with. But it gives me an example to see exactly how the traffic's flowing. So let's think about our first residential and business area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off here. With this road. I'm then gonna... Actually, I'm not. If it's residential, I'm gonna run buses. So I'm gonna come off with this road instead. I think. See, already, even though the city's got nobody in it, the highways are backing up already. Which is really weird. Because the cities have got nowhere to go, they're just sort of backing up for no apparent reason. So this is a main road. So then what I'm gonna do is get a smaller street. I'm gonna make a custom road. I want his junction there, but I don't. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run, if I can, sort of do the same. Meh. It's fine. Then we're going to zone in. So I want all of this. See, it zones weirdly. Up to there. All of that. All of that. And then this row. To be residential. And then I've got to be careful because I don't want it to block up. For now I'm just going to put it like that. And what I'm going to do is get my water. I'm going to run down the road. I was trying to find a point where it'll just snap in. But that's the problem, the waters don't always snap in. So you're going to go up there. You're going to run off there. You're going to run off. Just basically I'm going to just cover. You're going to go like that. And then you're going to run there. I know it seems weird to do what I'm doing, but it helps. I'm playing with unlimited money, so I'm not too fussed. I like doing my series with the money, but okay, so why? Of course, there's going to be no sewage treatment yet, just because there's no houses built. So we do have sewage treatment, but we got no houses built to allow. But the houses are coming in, being built now. The sewerage is starting to work? Maybe? No? Yeah. So we've got enough sewage treatment at the moment. So that's fine, they've just activated. These guys don't have any power, which is understandable. So what I need to do is basically run Are you not actually going to let me? Oh, it's, yeah. Okay. It's the road. And then what I'll do is I'll just run. Don't think I've got businesses on that back plot. No, I haven't. And then I'll actually plot these in for residential. I wanted to not really use a substation, but I'm wondering if it'll jump the power across, which it has done, so that's pretty helpful. The road is ridiculous. The traffic, there should be no cars going down there, really. So the roundabout is just not working. So I'm just setting up the priority. So they have priority. You have to give way. You've got priority. You give way. You've got priority. You give way. You've got priority. And you've got to give way. So this should effectively flow a little bit nicer. Slightly confused why there's a hell of a lot of traffic going through a residential zone, which don't need to be. So they're still doing the lane switch, even though they don't really need to lane switch. But so if I look at the traffic graph now and select this piece of road, so we've got a lot of private vehicles deciding for some reason to come down, and obviously because of residential, and then we've got the trucks just going through. So they're now not touching. They've now figured out not really to touch side roads, but they are. The private vehicles are sort of weirdly coming down, but most of the traffic, mainstream traffic, is just flying through the city. So as soon as I get highways, I could have just unlocked everything, but I thought no, I'm not going to. So as soon as we get 360, then I'll be quite happy, because then I can probably get a new tile. And the way I'm gonna do this city, I think, is gonna be different. Depends on what tile it gives me next. It should work a little bit better than my previous city, if I think about it properly. See, the roundabouts are flowing. I know the city doesn't have a lot of population, but everything's flowing. Minus the stupid no reason for traffic to even be down here yet. Or there, for this matter. Because it's not going anywhere. They're just traffic's bizarrely using it for U-turns. I mean, once this is proper highway, it'll be different. But why are they acting like there's traffic lights on there when there isn't? These guys have to give way. So you're probably seeing, you're probably maybe thinking, well, I see issues already with the city, and it's like, I don't, because I know what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get these, but I have to have like 2,000 population. As soon as I get the highway, this road is getting changed into a highway. So I don't know whether to keep this road here or not yet. I know what I'm doing with this road. I'm probably going to have industry over here. I have industry over there. But I can't see traffic flow. It's about 78% at the moment. It's bizarre. Because I can't see natural resources, I don't know what's where on the ground. So most of this traffic is probably now backing up due to it's not a highway as well. So it's a speed restriction, the traffic's not flowing good enough. I don't know why there's massive dump trucks deciding to go through the bloody residential areas. So we've got some shops in, some commercial. But like I said, there's absolutely no need, bizarrely enough, to have even you going through and you to even be going up there. I can ban trucks and stuff from going up there. But all the traffic that's not city related, like now this has calmed down because the game's figured out, right, well, there's something on there, there's something going up there, whereas this has got nothing down here yet. The game just thinks it's another route to get around when it isn't. So this is why there's not, all the traffic has sort of stopped going up. It's only more private cars now and probably the odd delivery van, and the rest is just been chucked onto this highway. Not technically, it's not a highway yet. A straight route would run better, but it won't in the end. I don't think it will. But we'll see how the game progresses. So we've got 200 odd people in. Little demand for residential, which is enough residential space for things to grow. So yeah, I think I'm going to put the industry down the bottom. Probably already complained about traffic. I think this might, I don't know, because that looks like farming land. So we should be nearly at the first 360. Yeah, we should be nearly there. But I don't know, this looks like farming land because it's very green. Yeah, that's definitely farming land. Even if I put industry there, but I'll put when I get industry specialisation, I'll put farming there. So people want industry now. You can see the demand starting to come up. So I think we're going to sort of, think I'll do what I usually do with my industry area. I'll just make sure that all the traffic lights are turned off. Sort of keep it as far away from the city as possible. So then that'll come down. It's because I've got custom roads on, not got straight roads. You'll go up. A bit too much. You'll go down. And finally you'll go up. And then what I'll do is I'll just start as long as I keep it away from the roundabout, I'll be alright. So let's sort of have it, I don't want it on the main road. So this bit can be industry. All this is going to be industry. Like that. So that's going to be the industry. Then it's going to need power and water. It's practically got all the water it needs. Just needs a bit of power. So then what I'll do is I'll run. I would have stuck the coal plant actually. Do it for now. As long as they don't spawn. So then they've obviously got a need. For the industry. So yeah, as the industry starts to spawn in, which is quite good, it's spawning at the top. So we should nearly be at little hamlet. But what I'm going to do, guys and girls, I'm going to leave this episode here. Sorry it's a bit short. But thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I shall see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.